Day 15! Give it up for Day 15! The Enlightenment theory means he's coming back 243! He's actually coming back 245. Day 50! Give it up for Day 50! 247. It's gotta be 247. Day 100! Hear me out, it's gotta be 248. 249. He's getting revived in 249. Wait, what's going on? Whoa. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially at the 150-day mark for Gojo Satoru's death. That is approximately 21 golden wins long without any word from Gojo. Now, Gege is not exactly a kind dude when it comes to writing out characters. In fact, he kind of fucking sucks when dealing with characters sometimes. Todoroki Inumaki got written out, Kashime was hyped up for literally nothing, and Rock Lee hasn't even done anything since the OG series. Gojo, however, is kind of a special case, because he's Gojo. That's like his entire thing, he's special. In this case, I mean he's a fan favourite. You can argue against this, but you would be stupid and wrong, unfortunately. I once asked my friend who hadn't seen JJK to name all the characters he can think of, and his response was Gojo and the one with pink hair. Whether you like it or not, the guy's getting put in those lists of not the main character but stole the show that you see on Twitter or some shit. Now, because Gojo is this big of a deal, the decision to give him a taper fade is kind of a controversial one. Some think it was necessary, some think it was good, some think it was awful, but who cares about that? It has been half a year. It is looking very bleak for the blue-eyed boy. Originally, a lot of Gojo fans had this theory that Gojo was going to come back through enlightenment. You know, Buddhism is really quite a big part of Gojo's character, and there was a lot of symbolism that was reached at, but holy shit, this just seems schizophrenic looking at the original thread. This is a rant. These are the ramblings of an insane person, and I can't help but feel bad for them, as the story has seemed to completely move on from Gojo. Just 6 chapters afterwards, we are getting Kenjaku as a cat. This is the same chapter that people thought Gojo was going to rise from and do an ultimate hollow purple or something, but no, you get Kenjaku getting hit by a truck. Nowadays, you don't hear as much about Gojo revival theories, so now I guess we should start having the conversation. Is it Gojo-over? We are now in the final 2 fights of JJK. Unless a Boruto happens or Kenjaku masterminds himself back into the plot, we have 2 fights going on, and Hikari kind of has his thing under control. I would be very surprised if Gojo came back to Junpurame, as funny as that would seem. Fuck that androgynous Meat Rider. So in reality, there's like 1 fight left, and in this fight, there's the main character and the other main character. What point is there in bringing Gojo back? Even if they did, he's not winning because we still need to have our classic main character versus main villain. Yuji still has to use his curse technique, domain expansion, anti-sukuna whatever the fuck technique. His hands must look weird for some reason. I wouldn't say that Gojo absolutely isn't coming back, because Gege can do some pretty crazy unexpected shit sometimes. Like, remember chapter 64? That was pretty fucking crazy and unique, because it was random as fuck. The chapter literally never matters again. Actually, that chapter is pretty fire. So yeah, there is potential that something insane does happen. Kenjaku comes back, Tengen becomes a massive threat. I don't know what the guy's planned, but it is possible. The most recent mention of Gojo is in chapter 248, when PP teleports Higuruma's body away, and Sukuna uses his 50 million Todo IQ to deduce that they're probably taking him to Shoko, and that they're probably doing the same to Gojo since his 2 corpses disappeared. Originally, I thought this was a long shot. I mean, are we seeing this image? Just ponder for a moment. The guy is dead. This is the same reaction I had to seeing a Berserk fan try to be funny. Surely reverse curse technique can't fix this, right? Right? Then how did Gojo come back from this? Reverse curse technique is shown to do some crazy shit in this show, and I'm now only beginning to ask myself if this is mechanically possible, because a baby Gojo who awakened at RCT like a minute ago came back from basically this happening to him. So the real question is, can somebody whose entire thing is reverse curse technique fix this? When I first started making JJK videos, I mentioned that I was sad that this dude died, but somehow, in an inexplicable way, this dude survived, and I met with people telling me that he lived in the comments. Somehow, this nerd managed to make it to Shoko and completely recover after getting Toji'd like 6 times. And then there's Hikari, with unlimited cursed energy. Hikari's reverse curse technique. But Hikari never acquired reverse curse technique. Have you not seen the TikTok edits? Shut up! Shut up! He could just regenerate any wound instantly. He could probably survive this. Hikari is stronger than Toji confirmed. So, I mean, there is a chance that Shoko could display some of her powers. Maybe we could see some sort of binding vow to save Gojo. Maybe some sort of guaranteed healing domain expansion. Or maybe we can even look into Shoko as a character. She is easily the least interesting out of the old gen trio. Truly a Naruto moment. But, as we know how Gege feels about using characters' potential. Another theory that I've seen about Gojo coming back is that it would make some sort of heavenly restriction or condition, I don't fucking know, cursed energies and Den's little cousin, where he would sacrifice the 6 eyes or something in order to heal himself. This would be interesting to see, as the Gojo clan and the 6 eyes are a massively underdeveloped part of this story. If we got some more of Gojo's backstory, or just exposition on the 6 eyes past they helped use the infinity, that would be amazing. But then again, it's just a case of this shit again. It would be pretty cool if Gojo came back by sacrificing something, and it would make for a pretty decent TikTok edit with Playboy Carti over it. But I can't really see it happening, because this has been reiterated multiple times now, that these 6 eyes are the reason Gojo can control the infinity to the point where it's able to do shit like purple. However, it does spawn some pretty cool fan art. Hold on a minute. Yeah, on second thought, Gojo probably isn't coming back.